Most men go through life thinking they need to impress women with money, looks, or charm. But what if I told you, the thorough key to attraction lies in understanding hidden psychological aids? Weaknesses that women fathom themselves bonuses. They can't always control that. Men have no idea how to recognize or use them to their advantage. Today we're diving deep into 10 hidden female weaknesses. The psychological triggers that once understood will change the way you interact with women forever. Let's get started. 1. The power of emotional certainty. Women are highly emotional creatures, but that doesn't mean they're roads of control. It just means the emotions guide much of their decision-making, especially in one of their great hidden weaknesses, their deep need for emotional certainty. A woman wants to feel emotionally secure with a man shadow scent, just want passion or excitement, craves stability. The feeling that won't be abandoned when things out. This is why women are astonishingly drawn to men who remain emotionally unshaken. Men who exude a calmness, even in chaotic situations. Ian, who is overly reactive, moody, or emotionally dependent on her, will quickly turn her off. Why? Because it's Sino's weakness. Women want to feel safe, and that safety comes from urabil. It ance. Think of it like this. If a woman feels like she has two emotionalists, the roles have reversed. You become a fragile one, and she's been forced into the dominant role. That dynamical's attraction, fast, instant, embody a stoic confidence. This means when she gets upset, you remain calm when things didn't go your way. You don't complain or panic when challenges arise, to handle them with quiet confidence. Man who provides emotional certainty bombs, a safe haven for women. Something that will always be drawn too often without realizing why. Toaman are redrawn to what they can. There's an indubitable truth about them in nature. Webaloo, what is scarce? This is Whitman's luxury cars and limited editions. Snakers are so desirable because they are rent easily owned. Women operate on this exact same principle. When a kesto attraction, a woman's hidden weakness is drawn to men. She can't completely have men who are too available, too eager, or too obvious in their attraction. Lose value in a woman's eyes. She might appreciate the attention, but she won't chase it. On the other hand, the men who create a sense of distance and mystery trigger something deep within her, a desire to close that gap. This is why women often go crazy over men who seem hard to read. It's not because they like to be ignored. It's because their subconscious mind assigns sugar value to something uncertain. So, how do you set this to your advantage? Always be available. Make her wonder when she'll see you next. Have a life that doesn't revolve around her. Reveal yourself slowly. Don't give away everything at once. Let her discover you over time. The moment a woman feels like she's fully won you, her interest starts to fade. Keep apart of yourself, just out of reach, and she never stopped chasing. 3. The unspoken influence of deep voice and presence. One of them is underrated. Psychological triggers for attraction. A deep controlled voice and a powerful presence. Studies have shown that men with deeper voices are perceived as more dominant, confident, and attractive. This isn't just some random preference. It's rooted in overlook. A deep voice, a fly signifies historians strong leadership qualities which women are naturally drawn to. But it's not just about your voice, it's about your entire presence. Women are weak for men who know how to command a room without even trying. Presence is a me thing. You radiate for you even speak. It's how you hold yourself, how you react to the world around you. A man with strong presence moves with purpose, never fidgeting or rushing, maintains eye contact without looking away, nervously speaks slowly and deliberately, as every word matters. On the other hand, weak presence is marked slouched posture, nervous gestures, and an uncertain voice. These small details signal low confidence, even if a man doesn't realize it. If you want to captivate women, effortlessly master your presence first. The stronger you're energized, more women will be drawn to YA without you having to say a word. For women can't resist. A man who walks away wants to trigger a woman's deepest fear. Walk away like you don't need her. And you have great hidden weaknesses. Women have is their emotional reaction to Lassette's simple psychology. People value what they are afraid of losing. Most men do the exact opposite one. They sense a woman pulling away, they start chasing, begging her, explain, trying to fix things. But this only proves one thing, that they need her more than she needs them. Any second, a woman senses that she loves as attraction. A man who can walk away without hesitation communicates ultimate confidence. He sang without words. I'm not desperate for you. I have options. My self-worth is not dependent on your validity. And that mindset drives women crazy. If she knows that you're willing to leave, if she disreplays games or pulls away, she will naturally value you. Merit's not about manipulation. It's about self-respect. The rule is simple. Be willing to walk away, and you'll never chase Vivia. Man with a mission is her kryptonite. A woman's biggest weakness isn't a man's looks, his money, or even his charm. It's his purpose. Women are instinctively drawn to men who are driven by some mything greater than themselves. A man who has a clear mission, whether it's building, mastering a craft, or conquering a personal goal, automatically become magnetic. Why? Because purpose creates focus, discipline, and independence. That women can't resist the mistake Mosman make is making a woman see her mission. They prioritize her above all else, making her feel like she's the only thing that matters. But ironically, if this kills attraction, women don't want to be the part of something bigger. A man with a mission doesn't wait around for horror texts. He doesn't drop a very thin guest because she calls. He's busy casing his own vision and that shimmer aisle. So ask yourself, what area building? What are you chasing if you didn't have a mission? Women will sense I-10. They won't stay 6 steparods off control of LB. There's a delicate balance one comes to vulnerability. Too much into a woman sees you as weak, too leaned. She sees you as emotional and low. Weak for men. How understand this paradox? Men who can be open but only in a way that maintains their strength. A common mistake. Men's thinking that women want them to be emotionally expressive all the time. This is false. While women don't. A man who can't connect on a deep level, they are repelled by men. Woovershar complainers seek emotional validation from them. Trick is to show vulnerability. Selectively you acknowledge emotions but don't let them control you. You share struggles but only after you've conquered them. You reveal personal details gradually, not allotones. A man who understands this grotesque powerful dynamic. He lets a woman feel special when he chooses to open up, but never does so from a place of weakness. Ian Woovershares too soon dumps his problems in her or constant will come across as needy and emotionally unstable. On the other hand, a man who reveals his inner world in his own terms become a man's emotions should be like a deep ocean visible, but never overwhelming. Women are weak for men who have the strength to be vulnerable but control, to do it in a way that enhances their presence. 7 women are programmed to test your strength. Mosman don't realize that women test them all the time. These tests aren't random thin subconscious ways for women to If a man is truly strong, a woman might challenge your opinions to see if you stand firm, create small conflicts just to see if you stay committed, disinterested to see if you get insecure. These tests aren't about being difficult, they are to filter out weak men. If a woman senses a man is easily rattled, reactive, overly emotional, she loses respect for him. The secret: never react emotional. A woman's test instead: stay calm, smile, and remain unfazed. If she challenges you, respond with certaintiveness. If she pulls away and chase, let her come back. A man who passes a woman's test becomes the man she can't replace. Remember, women, unlightest men, they are attracted to. If she's testing you, it's a good sign. Just don't fail a confidence in the face. Rejection is so irresistible. Most men are deride of, but the few who embrace it with confidence become untouchable. Women are weak for men. Whole handle rejection like it doesn't matter. 1. Eamon shrugs off rejection, laughs. Aravan turns it into a joke. It signals sensible self-worth. Think about it. Desperate men fear rejection because of things they have no other options. Confident men don't care because they know their value. If a woman rejects, you simply say, "No worries, you're all right. Have a great day." Laugh, nod, and walk away without a second thought. Is to never let rejection lower your energy. A man who can take a rejection with fees is a man who attracts women effortlessly. Rejection to send hurt attachment to a prudos. When you stop fearing rejection, women will sense confidence and start chasing you instead. 9. Women obsess over men. War hard to read. If a woman knows exactly how you feel all the time, she stops wondering. And when she stops wondering, she stops chasing women. For men who keep them guessing, this doesn't mean playing games. It means maintaining an element of mystery and unpredictability. Signs of a man who is too easy to read. He always texts back immediately. He's overly expressive of both feelings. Too soon. He constantly seeks validation or reassurance. On the other hand, a high-value man creates attraction by not being an open book. He keeps a woman engaged by being selective in what she's responding at his own pace. Note, instantly maintaining an air of calm and predictability. Curiosity fuels desire of shamelessness. What's next, bitches, is over. The man who can excite a woman's imagination is the man she can't stop thinking about. 10. A man who controls his desires controls everything. Ultimate weakness women have. They can't resist a man who is in control of himself. Most men are controlled by their desires. They chase women, seek validation, and let lust dictate their actions. But men who hold the power arithi one's woe control their desires instead, often ruled by them. Women are weak foremen who don't chase mindlessly, they choose wisely. Aren't desperate for intimacy. They maintain standard shaves, self-discipline. They don't let pleasure dictate their purpose. Themament, you stop chasing women is themament. They start chasing you. A man who can't walk away, say no, and put his mission before his urges is a man women will outweigh grave. Attraction isn't about tricks, it's about crochy and mastering yourself. Women are drawn to men who embody strength, purpose, and spec. If you cultivate these qualities, women won't just want you, they'll need you. If you found value in these, subscribe to Stoic Guide for more wisdom and mastering life and attraction. Until next time, stay strong, stay grounded, and never chase